Leo, let's see how I can help you figure out some things in your life, getting love, getting life, getting opportunities, getting all those amazing things that as human beings we like to have. Overcoming some things. Let's see. There's a general message for you for 11 till 17 September. Take it as it resonates. If you are here, I believe there's a message here for you. So stick around, and when you come across that message for you, take a nice deep breath, place your hand on your heart and say, oh yes, I'm claiming that for myself. Alright, you're going to take a look at your recent past, your current energy, your immediate future, Leo, clarify, and then also end off with a message from the universe via an oracle card. So do stick around from beginning to end. It also really helps me with the YouTube algorithm, which I appreciate with all my heart. Leo, first card out, overall energy, you've got the 10 of Wands. It's about releasing, it's about letting go, it's about, you know, this is a very tricky space to be in sometimes, Leo, because it is when we let go from a point of logically understanding that it's time for us to let go, and you're also letting go, but that logic includes having that faith and that knowing that this action, which may not be the most pleasant action, does lead to a lot of success going forward. So it's about creating the space for what it is that you want to have. You are very strongly encouraged to be very patient with yourself at the moment. Try not to overwhelm yourself with the details. Recent past, we've got the 6 of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Wands. So a lot of victory, a lot of success, a lot of very powerful things that you've done there in the recent past. So you've done a lot of things right, which is really, really great. And I can see that you opened the doors there to incredible new potential for yourself, which is even equally great. But then just be careful that from fear, you don't create sort of overwhelm for yourself, overinvest in things. You know, sometimes we can in life really sort of go to town with staying in a space that we know that it's, you know, energy that we know is supposed to release from, but then sometimes we also release, and then we really get into that sort of releasing, healing energy space so much that that in itself becomes a thing that is not all that healthy. And I feel you might have been walking a little bit of a tightrope there in that regard there for a little while. But it does appear that you figured it out, because when I look at your current space, you've got the Queen of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. Alright? So really, really, really opening new doors and new avenues there for yourself. Giving and receiving in equal measure. For some of you, you could still be feeling at the moment, well, if I give, I must also give back. And that is perfectly fair to have that, you know, that view of life. And what is even more great is that I feel that what you're putting out is what's coming back for you. Could be dealing with a beautiful soulmate connection over here. With the person, dealing with the person that you're destined to be with, and starting something beautiful together. That's very, very nice. Alright. Potential going forward, the Hermit, the Queen of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. So you're getting a beautiful space to rest. I've been seeing in the last couple of weeks for you, Leo, a lot of you had to deal with a lot, you know. And you are getting a space to rest there a little bit, to sort of like recuperate your energy again. There with the Queen of Cups, definitely dealing with the soulmate connection here. And going forward, there is, some of you may have been very, very badly hurt, very badly wounded. And this is the person that really takes care of you, okay? In many ways, really just by being there. You lick my wounds, I lick your wounds, sort of thing. And I mean, really, in life going forward, isn't that a beautiful thing to have with someone? You know, be it romance, be it friendship, be it just someone that you can trust in business. But for many of you, there's a beautiful soulmate connection that is going on here, which is incredible. Let's see what we've got with the 10 of Wands for your overall energy. Remember to release gently. And when I say gently, I mean that it's gentle on you. Okay? Sometimes in life we need to release certain things, certain energy, certain people. And I'm with you, I feel you. But don't do it to the point that it almost sort of... And I feel quite a release of energy, and I will tell you why. Because when I release energy, I start to itch. And right now I'm itching all over the place. you know, which I didn't a second ago. So there's quite a lot of release. There's a release from lies that are taken for you, from deception, and you can almost call it sort of like miscommunication, but might be slightly more malicious than that, you know. For your overall energy, there's the Two of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. So again, things coming together, contracts coming together, deals being clinched, very positive, equal measure, both parties, you know, coming to the party with very equal measure sort of thing. Very, very nice. You know, dealing with a soulmate, definitely. Your heart is healed. For a lot of you, there's a lot of healing that you needed to do. There's a lot of pain that you needed to go through. There's the silver lining that you needed to find. And you know what we get in the magical potential, especially with the Three of Swords next to the Ace of Pentacles, swords coming through, breakthroughs, is that when you realize that you are the silver lining that you are looking for, everything in life becomes so much better for you. And that is really how the portals can open for you. There's a definite breakthrough here, source coming through, money, opportunities, inheritance, sudden influxes of money, sudden influxes of opportunities that bring money. And it's because your heart is healed, so you are naturally attracting those positive things to yourself right now. And you can trust the things that are coming to you. Don't be afraid that you trust it now and tomorrow the fountain runs dry. None of that, all right? Some of you might have sort of, you know, bitten off a chunk slightly larger than you may have initially realized was too big. Then in the recent past where you got the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Temperance energy. But you know, a lot of times it is because I can see it came from a lot of hope. So a lot of times you've got this hope, and then you get yourself into the space and you're like, oh my goodness, how am I going to get out of here? And you feel that you're sort of like, you know, a bit of too much, overcompensated or whatever. But then there's very powerful lessons to learn. So if you have been going through a very challenging past there, you might want to ask yourself, what are the lessons that you needed to learn from that past? Your current energy cards came right out, and you have got three major arcana cards. You've got the Moon, which is Pisces energy, Wheel of Fortune, which is Jupiter energy, your natural luck energy, and then you've got the Justice energy, which is Libra energy. Balance, balance, balance. All right? Powerful reminder that if you can put your faith and trust in your hopes and your dreams, that is what gives them power. That is what actually makes them work. That is what makes things shift in a positive direction for you. There's a lot of balance coming. This is a space where your dreams are coming true. Okay? Those big dreams that a person sometimes have, those big dreams are coming true for you. In your energy coming towards you, you've got the Empress, the Seven of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. The good news just keeps on rolling for you. The Empress is all about abundance, so there's a lot of abundance coming for you. Not as fast moving as you might like it to be, but faster than the Wheel of Fortune energy in your current space. Because remember, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. So just to reiterate in your current space, so you've got the Moon, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Justice energy. So when you can claim it within your heart and you say, yes, this is a yes for me, things start to shift in a positive direction, things start to even out. Dreams start coming true. Going forward, it's like building on top of a very strong foundation, you know? It's so wonderful. I see you no longer fighting sort of, you know, all kinds of rubbish you might have fought before going forward. And again, there's an opening of the heart. So you might be dealing with a space here where maybe somebody falls in love with you before you sort of, you know, you're open to opening your heart. But I do see going forward that your heart is being open. And also a big contributor towards that could also be that maybe you are concerned about your security and that stuff. Because Leo, remember, you are all about keeping the herd safe. You know, you're all about protecting the community. So a lot of those opportunities coming about for you, getting to protect the community, what you see as a community. This could be people, these could be your fish, these could be your plants, this could be your animals, it could be your family, your lover, your family, whatever, your home, you know, your space, your work, whatever. But I do see that for you. Let me know in the comments what that is about. But then I see your heart opening where you can almost allow yourself to relax and to smile and to just have a good time. So that is coming about for you as well. Beautiful recuperation in the energy. Okay. Let's see what the oracles have for you, my beautiful Leos. But if that resonates with you, if that is helpful, do go ahead and give the video a like. Do go ahead and subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you also know when your weekly reading is coming about and you've got great and full. It's letting you know that you are so super ready for not only your cup to overflow, but to share with others in abundance. And the more you give, the more you'll receive going forward. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. Alright? It's even when, let's say for example, you've got a challenge with money. It's what you give of yourself to others that makes that money come to you. And it doesn't mean that you have to give others money in order to get money back, but it's the respect you give them, it's the time you give them, it's the realization that we're all part of the same life expansion, that your dog isn't above you or beneath you, that sort of thing. That is really powerful for you. But all in all, beautiful release, beautiful successes, amazing things to look forward to. Okay? So that's what I got for you, Leo. Hope that helps. If any of you are interested in learning to read the tarot, there's a link for my step-by-step tarot reading course in the description. There's a link for my free oracle card reading course. And there's also a link for a very helpful free guided meditation session as well. Do check it all out. From my heart, namaste, love and light. See you next time. Bye.